Good afternoon, everybody. How are you all doing? Afternoon, it's evening rather. You're only player Jan, Mr. Winston, Annika. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Apologies, I got gabbing about my car and forgot to press the button to start the stream. Yeah, that should be better. To answer your question, Jan, it's a stick. The thing was, it all came in like a week apart, so I got into that sunken cost fallacy of like, oh, well, I spent 800 quid. Maybe that's the last bill. Next one comes in, 1,600. Or maybe that's the last one. Next one comes in. And it's like, eventually you're in too deep. Like, you're committed at that point. It's like, if I'd have known everything that went wrong on it was going to go wrong on it, I absolutely would have just probably got rid of it and got myself something else. You alright, David? Second time seeing me live? Well, welcome, brother. How's everyone doing today? Are we all good? We all looking forward to the weekend? Because I am. This week has been horrid. An old Vectra. Morningstar. How you doing, brother? I did get your character submission. It's there in the waitings. Yeah, Jan, I think I'm definitely going for that. What do you call it? The RAV4. So probably after Christmas. Jan, forgive me, is your name Jan or Jan? Because I used to work with a guy called Joni, but it was spelt with a J. He was Swedish or Danish. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Annika. It's good to get away, pal. More like yawn. Yawn? Yawn? What's the phonetic to that? I just realised I've probably been pronouncing your name wrong all this time. I've also just realised I'm listening to the wrong audio. Give me 1 second. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Bong. Ah, I have sound. Yawn. I'll try and remember, brother, but you know what I'm like with names. Now, if everybody's got a drink, cup of tea, a beer, is sitting comfortably. I think it's time we got started. Right, we left this debating whether or not we should actually take Maranath. It's equal number of troops, equal number of food, so starving them out's not really an option. We have given the Aserai a kicking, but I don't know if there's still that second large army rolling around that could potentially counter-siege us, and if we're caught in a fight with them, that could end badly for us. So what are we thinking? Are we going for Maranath? Because of the way that the war attrition's gone, 85 on the Sturgeon side means they're on the ropes, they're ready to quit. Jon, your last name is Smith from now on. Just to keep things simple. Smith or Jones, I'll let you choose. I think we go for this. Well, fortune favours the bold. Only Blade, you're not in prison, mate. You're on your way back. I sent a messenger for you before we started stream. What was that? 69. Nice. Now, I forgot to show you guys a little tactic, or rather the opportunity has never presented itself. When you're part of a large army and you're trying to escape, if the army that's chasing you is larger than you are, what you can do is as... Here we go. Make yourself known. I knew they were floating around here somewhere. Get back in the shield wall. Oh, he's an archer. Get back in the shooty line. Come at me, bro.
Peace to you.
1v1 me, scumbag. You stop picking fights with armies that are bigger than you.
Stop there, stranger. I bid you peace, at least until I find out who you are, anyway.
I'm death. Heh. Surrender or die, chucklefuck. Let's go! Cavalry, you bought them. Cowards. Right, let's try and fight them in an open field. Works best for us. Bowmen take up on the tree line. Other bowmen take up on the other tree line. Cavalry, come back here. I don't know if you guys are going to be useful yet. Horse archers are always useful, but always carry limited ammunition. Zoomy. Make sure everyone's in the same. Yep. Just making sure we've not got anything stupid like the archers on hold fire. I've done that more than once. I remember to do his skill points in his character setup, but I forgot to give him any gear. You alright, Luke? Welcome. Gaming boss, hello. There's somebody that I missed joining the stream yesterday, and when I was watching the stream back, I saw his name and I felt bad. They came in and said hello and then never said anything else. If I don't read your name out because I didn't see, I apologise, but I am obviously distracted. Brokage, go there. I think Doughboy, because he hasn't actually got any gear on him, as in he's literally in whatever he comes in as a starting character, so I think he's probably best in the shield square. Because I think as an archer, his risks getting run down. So I'm going to put you in the shield square for now, brother. You are an archer, but if I put you on the lines, you're probably going to die. See if I can find him. Yeah, he's there, look. No, that's a... Oh, where is he? He's got long hair. Well, I can't protect you if I can't find you, brother, so best of luck. Left. Nope. There he is. Doughboy the Head Smasher. He's currently gearless. Bro doesn't even have a shield. Can you archers, like, get a kill? There's 86 of you. Just do something. They sent all the horsemen after them.
Footmen! Fire at will! Hold fire! Troops! Hold arrows!
Chase them down. Right, so they're hiding from us. That's fine. Oh, look at them. They're scared. To be fair, perfectly healthy response to a bunch of Vikings showing up on your doorstep. They left me. Well, yeah, we're getting flanked by the horse archers. Hit like a bitch.
Infantry! Make a shield wall!
Down he goes.
Infantry! Fire at will!
Okay, the topography is not helping us here because our archers can't see.
Infantry! Line formation! Infantry! Hold fire! Infantry! Attack!
Go on, boys, let them have it. Whoa! No quarter. Don't allow them to flee.
Charge! Footmen, move! Form a squad! Archers!
Right.
Archers!
Nobody died. And I think that's the only decent sized army they've got left in this area. I think. So we should now be able to take this place. We could take all these prisoners as well. And we got a fat chunk of upgrades, so our army got stronger off the back of that fight. There's always that difficulty of we are always going to take hits and take losses in the early part of a fight as we move into position and get close enough to be effective. But then once we are close enough to be effective, it's that part of the fight where we dominate. Like, it's that getting our hands on them kind of situation. And once we have our hands on them, we win. But it's getting to that point. It's kind of like some will die in order to give us the opportunity to smash their faces in. Right. Let's gear you up. There you go. Now you're starting to look like a Viking. We've got some wounded, but I'm pretty sure we've still got enough juice to carry on fighting.
Yours to command.
Carnage is back in the fold. What's this one? That's a tower. We don't need a tower. We need a bartering ram. Like I say, I don't think there's an army big enough in the area to come after us. Idiot. Ooh. That'd be a good scrap. They're not coming for us though, because they know they'll lose. They're going to counter siege a different property that I don't care about. As soon as defensive siege engines are down, we go. Oh, they've got enough to take us out. Come on, last one. There we go. Now we're ready. He needs a melee weapon. You are 100% right, Mr. Winston. It's called the Head Smasher. Seems only appropriate. Right. I think we're ready to go. We've got an army of 300 here, an army of 600 attacking that. If we win here, we double back and attack them there. Cash money. Win this, fight these guys, run over there, fight those guys. Everyone's got a bloody nose. We've got pockets full of cash. Sounds like a win to me. One-handed. Morale's not a thing. Morale's not really a, what would you call it? A consideration when you're dealing with foaming at the mouth Vikings. Not Rome, Robert. Athletics, you already have a lot of control, so take the vigor. Done. Alright, quick save, let's get rock-a-ducking. Donate some gear. I'm cheap. Okay, we got a ladder point here. And a ladder point here. There we're getting shot in the back from there. There we're getting we're not getting shot in the back. That's our ideal position to siege from. Cool. Right. We need 3 infantry units, all bearing 33% of the only blade. You can lead the other one. In fact, the bull can. Espinosa, that is exactly how medieval times worked. Oh, you have land. I want land. I have sword. I have land. Life was very transactional back then. Only blade you'll lead in the battering ram. So simply because I'll need to switch to you and your axe to get through that secondary gate. I will give you a few bodies to go with you. He's an archer. Forest people are all foot archers. Doughboy's an archer. Lex an horse archer. Forest people's an archer. Dakila. Banner of Oak and Shields. I'm guessing she's infantry. Right, now we have our mix up. Let's make sure we take down. We've already taken down those, that's fine. Group 1. You are probably at the most risk of losses.
Forward! Form a shield wall! Forward! Archers! Move!
You have more archers than you do infantry. Group 2 over here. Sorry, group 3 over here. With your archers. That's not 50%. That's 50%. You got 47 archers. That's better. I wonder why there were so many archers on the other side. You boys on the battering ram. The numbers are not massive. We don't have #spare troops, so we need to be frugal in our application.
Infantry! Move!
So we need to put the infantry close enough that they're going to be able to absorb some of the shots
Arrows!
from the archers, but we need the archers to be close enough to get some shots of their own.
Forward! A footman!
Considering very much that, obviously, the Sturgeon archers are not very good. They're better at short range. And because this is a battalion fortification, chances are these guys have got Fiends, which is bad for us. So these are the opportunities where our archers may well die. I don't know what you were doing outside, buddy, but you're going to pay the price for it. Missed. Oi! Come back. That's me out of range stuff.
Footmen!
That battering man needs to get moving. Our archers are just being outclassed here, massively. Very good. If they're shooting at me, they're not shooting at them. It's a waiting game at the minute, boys. Robert's down, but not out. Alright, we need people to stack up.
Infantry! Infantry!
Rome's down, but not out.
Archers! Forward! Archers!
Yeah, you boys got absolutely decimated.
Infantry! Kill them all! Infantry! Charge!
No,
Get back, soldiers!
that way. What are you doing?
Infantry! Follow me! Infantry! Charge!
Oh, this is going horribly, boys. Horribly. Where's Only Blade? Only Blade's already down. I need to take over somebody down on the gate. Oh. Did that get it? No, they're going to attack. Damn it! They're gonna get shot to pieces because of this bloody gate.
Look, man! Stay close!
So everybody with a two-handed axe has already gone down. Oh, brilliant. Got me right in the noggin. Somebody's got to be alive with an axe.
Infantry!
Why are they not...
Attack!
What is happening here? Why have our guys just stopped? Now get off this ladder.
Footmen! Footmen!
This is going horribly wrong. From where? Can't even get the door properly because they're... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it.
Soldiers! Infantry! Daggers!
In a minute we might have to pull back. Put it down, bitch tits.
I'll cut you down! Infantry footmen! On them now!
Bail, brother, bail. Shoot. That 365 is going to come for us now. We just lost so many to the walls.
Halt there. So,
That is so frustrating. It was that gate. Like, literally, the gate screwed us. We, prisoners. Not taking that gate down, we waited and we waited to get that gate down, but then by the time it went down, there was nobody that could help us. I'm gonna get caught again.
it's been a while.
Some might say that I am acting out of anger. And you would be correct. Um,
Oh,
yeah, chase me down and kill half of my men. Time for some payback. Shadow Snake with a pop in. Ugh.
Under my orders!
It's super frustrating when we get a loss like that, because we could have actually won that if the gate mechanics weren't so janky.
Make your shield archers! Archers! Forward!
And for those of you concerned about the sturgeon purity, I am using the garrison and putting them straight back, so we won't be using them for long. See where these losers end up, and then we'll chase them down in their final position. I'm not playing cat and mouse with them. Come on, you cowards, I'm out here on my own. Ooh. He must have heard that go past. Go on, coward, show me what you got. Come on. What? That screamed BS to me, but okay. Yeah, but he didn't actually hit me. That was what I was talking about. See you, Mr. Winston. We might control him. Well, there's got to be Lady Kryptonite. Well, I think I made a good accounting of myself.
Soldiers! He's shooting! Soldiers! Arrows! Onward! Get moving! Bowmen! Troops! Arm up! Soldiers! March! Troops! Archers!
Fact.
Stop shooting! Archers! Attack! Soldiers! Hold up! Soldiers! These soldier wants breathing!
See if there's a flank I can open up. We'll talk about that later.
Everyone! Hold arrows! Soldier fire at will! Die, you bastard!
We lost Lady. A javelin to the head. There was not a lot I could have done there.
I yield.
It's a good job she's not on right now. Oof. Big oof. I'm not taking her gear, she can take it with her. Oh, we need to hand back the battalion troops. Which is basically a ton of archers. And head back. Well. Poor Lady. That's not only our one of our heroes we've lost, it's also our captain. What a bitter pill. I do have more garrisons, but I knew that that war was about to come to an end, so I didn't want to waste time. Waste my garrisons when I'm waiting for my garrisons to fill up, so we can actually separate from these guys. That's fine. Oh, I'm proper sad. Yeah, Jorn. We're looking for basically this garrison to get full and this garrison to get full, so that when we go independent, they will be able to hold off until I can get to them with our army, because Sturgia will declare war on us when we leave, which we will have to do shortly. If we're going to make any progress on the Valandian front. The Executioner's axe is two-handed, yes. It probably would have already been assigned to somebody. Yeah, it's already been assigned to somebody. Ah, that's heartbreaking, truly. Will somebody message Crypto in the Discord and let her know she's dead? But this is exactly why we put this mod on in the first place, because being a companion actually means something now. It's not just everybody's a hero and lives to the end. That's what, our 5th death? I need to be less reckless. Because I went and charged at those guys head on my own with nothing but a spear. And yeah, I might have taken a bunch of them down before they put me down, but I still went down. Like, still that dice roll of a 20% chance of me not getting back up again. Was very reckless of me. Lady Crypto Day. Bless her. She fought well and she fought hard. Right, so actually thinking about it, let's do the smart thing here. We create the new party, we put... Where is he? Only Blade in charge of them. We'll give him a bunch of recruits to start him off. Done. Done. And because we're not at war, I can actually disband the army. Make sure that the party settings are set correctly. 50-50. On Sturgeon, 50-50 on Sturgeon. There we go. Those boys should now run around and collect up their own troops. Does the runner-up lead the infantry now? Yeah, I suppose so. That would be the sensible way of doing it. Does somebody want to jump in the Discord channel and let me know who the runner-up was?
Yeah?
No, it's not. Good call. Da, da, da. I have found that piercing weapons, such as spears and throwing weapons, have a much higher chance of ending your life than a sword does. I don't know if it's that's... I've got nothing to sort of... That bit purely is sort of anecdotal. But I have noticed that when somebody has died, it tends to be via a piercing weapon as opposed to a sword. It was Only Blade as a second in command. Well, we can't do Only Blade because Only Blade's leading his own party. So who was the runner-up after that? Annika and Mr. Gugu were tied for third. Okay. Oh, Good's an archer, so he can't lead them. It'll be Annika then. Annika is our new captain for the infantry. Long may he live. It's a dangerous job, but someone's got to do it. It is a dangerous job because that means that you are literally on the front line, because they put the captains on the front line at the start of every battle. So you are literally facing down the barrel every time we go into a fight. What kind of upsets me a little bit, and this is 100% my fault, is that fight was unnecessary. That was purely me looking for a bit of payback for the guys that we lost after the siege went sideways. It wasn't necessary. So we lost our captain
Infantry charge!
in a fight that didn't have to happen. I say we, I mean me, but, you know, shared responsibility and all that. You boys should have stopped me. Yeah. The funny thing is, I don't know where that javelin came from. It must have been one of the Farish that was still alive. Because I was very conscious to look out for the executioner axes that were floating around and things like that. So I was being conscious of that, and then I got hit from the side by something. I didn't think there was anything there. So I wasn't even paying attention to what could be coming from that angle, do you know what I mean? That's my fault. You can say with 100% confidence that Knightley got Lady Crypto killed. Annika doesn't have a shield, no. Annika has a two-handed axe and 3 stacks of javelins. Basically, Annika's running across the battlefield cosplaying a Beyblade. What's up, beaches? Nice try. Good try again. Third time probably should have learned something. And the bull is still alive, yes, despite the fact he's on the bottom of the totem pole for gear as well. How's the bull keep surviving? I don't know, to be honest. I left him in there as a funny ha-ha, watch how fast he dies, and he didn't. You can't swing that fast enough for it to be a problem for me, pal. Right. How many archers do we have? 29 out of 192. We should probably have about 80. 70. And we've got 29. So I need 50. Has any of the shock infantry died yet, or has it been all the shield infantry? Right, I think we'll let rip. This could go horribly wrong, but, you know, we'll do our best. Because we are going to have to fight off Sturgio. One at 130. You have next to no archers. He's maxed. Okay, so I just have to fill my troops up. Ah, damn it. I'll take the archer, and I'll take those guys. In fact, I will take that guy. And that guy. Done. It's been all shield and archers. How strange. Yes, Annika, it does. You need to be there. Not that you need to, your armor's pretty good. Alright, we need to sell some of this. Get rid of both of those. We've actually got a lot of food. Aye, aye, aye. Fresh off the forge, stabby, throwy things. Maybe. They're just not recruiting Sturgeon troops fast enough, that's the problem. We've got plenty of archers, but... the garrison recruiters having to make up all... Oh, wow. The Valandians took Marinoth away from the Azerai pretty quick. Sargeth rebelled. Ooh. Alright, boys, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. If we get to Sargeth before anybody else sieges it... Right. This is what we do. This is what we do. So if we go to war against the Sturgians to try and keep Sianon and Carbanseth, we are going to have to fight Sturgia, and that is a battle that we will potentially lose. However, if we leave Sturgia taking no feast with us, we won't be in war. They won't declare war on us. We can immediately declare war against Sargeth and get a fief of our own with no attachments and no war, more importantly. But then what will happen is potentially the Valandians will declare war on us immediately to try and get it back. I think that's the better play. Thoughts? Okay. We come here, we take hostile action, raid the village, we're at war, end the raid, Besiege the town. We lose a bit of rep, but we can make that back. We're not leaving the walls up because that's the error we made with the Azerai Maranath when we should have took the walls down. The Discord link, give me a second, I'll pop one in chat for you, pal. There we go. You think we need the Onagers, Jan? Less losses. Fair point, well made. So we send out the trebuchets again to take down the defensive siege equipment. That didn't take long. Honest and merciful, we lost. Eh. I'm over party limit. No, I'm not. What do you mean? I was. Oh, okay. They deserted. Well, cowards doing coward things. 10 men. That's nothing to cry about. Alright, let's donate some gear. We're not exactly flush with cash at the moment, but we're not exactly broke either, so we can afford to throw some gear out. Also, taking a settlement this way, because we're not officially a kingdom, nobody can declare war on us yet, which gives us time to get a big fat garrison in there. Buy all the workshops in there as well, so we're earning money from it. Then when we're ready, we declare ourselves as a kingdom, and then watch the wars flow in. Alright, how many woodsmen do we still have? 5. So archers then will be 68. Done. All we need is one of these onagers to have a decent line of sight, and we should be kosher. Just received a text message of somebody that says, "Hey mate, this is my new number. I don't know who you are." Hole in the wall, hole in the wall. I think we forget the battering ram, actually. I don't think we need it. Drop down to 2 units. $50-50. Shield wall. That is a beautiful shot, that, if somebody can pull that off. Where's the... All these angles are a bit janky. I don't know if anybody's actually got an angle to get it over that wall. Well, these guys have probably got the best opportunity. Dial it back. Well, I gained a level. Dial it back again. Got plenty of rocks for the moment. That's what we were looking for. Little boy, the head smashes down. Too far again. I'm curious, if I twist a little bit, am I going to be able to hit that infantry hiding in the gap? Yep. Nope. Alright, I'm out of juice. So let's head over to the others. You boys got one left. Robert's down but not dead.
Everyone, Line formation! Troops! Attack! Infantry! Kill them all!
Come on, boys, don't leave your...
Infantry! Fire! Soldiers! Fire and work! Hold infantry! Hold fire!
Let's go and get involved. How did that not hit? Cowards. Ooh. Nobody dropped. Top job. There's nothing in here that we want. Nothing in there that we want either. Right, so we now have a town. We need to summon back our brother's wife. She can continue to be the governor. I'm going to release you two into the wild to go and get some fun. Because all you'll do is run around and farm the smaller groups and bandits, which is fine, you can do that. We don't have our own kingdom yet. So as it stands, because we're kind of a kingdom in limbo, we've not declared ourselves yet. All that happens is we just exist. So one thing that we do need to do, we need to go to the tanner.
I offer you my...
Buy the tannery.
I offer you... I am honored to...
These guys should own all the shops.
I am honored to...
There we go. We own all the workshops here now. We need the... There we go. She's just joined the party. So the brother's wife has just joined us. We'll set her up as the governor of Sargeth. We'll get the town up and running to the point where it's defensible. You know, the siege workshops are non-existent at the moment. So we need to cancel all of this. Siege workshops need to be top priority. Followed by the orchards. Followed by probably... We won't need fairgrounds once the new thing's in. So those two are fine for now. Throw 20 grand in there just to speed things up. Done. We'll add the sister-in-law as the governor, which will also speed things up and level out the loyalty drift. We sit on this for a little bit. We're immune to war at the moment. Until we declare ourselves, we are completely immune to war, but we're also immune to policies and things like that. And then I think in the next episode, we go ham. No, we don't want to use that one. Yeah, we do. Why not? Get those in. Cool. I think that is where we shall leave it for today. We're in a good spot. Unfortunately, we lost Lady, but it is what it is. We've got a good hold now. And then hopefully we can cannibalize some clans from different areas to help us with our push against Vlandia. It'll be hard to begin with because they will field like armies 2,000 strong against us, and the only thing we can hope to do is break them against the walls of our settlements, which is why I want to get the settlement set up first. But once that's done, once we have broken them against the walls of our settlement, then the next step is then to push out, take these towns one by one, and for every one that falls, they get weaker every time. And we'll keep capturing their lords and releasing them, capturing their lords and releasing them, so our reputation goes up with them, so then we can potentially try and get them to join us as well, and then become part of the push against Vlandia. But that's where we'll stop with this one for tonight. We'll move on to Crusader Kings, because we've gone a half an hour over it, but I wanted to make sure that we got a good footing before we ended here. So we're going to take a short break. I'll be back in a second, and then we'll move on to the north in Crusader Kings 3. Are we doing the wheel now? I mean, I can do the wheel now if you want. Who's waiting to come in? Who is waiting to come in? Let me just pull up my spreadsheet. So still waiting to come in on the infantry side of things is Vespillo. Oops. Mongo. Mika. Lord Shah. Shane. Elwood. Oh, Shane, I've got two for you. I've got an archer and an infantry. Is Shane in the chat at the moment? Shane, are you in the chat? And then finally Morningstar. Mike already has his character. He does. Forgot to mark him off on my spreadsheet. That's poor management on my side. I promise I'll have a better system set up ready for the next playthrough. Am I missing anybody? No? Are we good? Alright, spin a Rooney. If Vespillo doesn't get in, it'll be a crime. Because Vespillo was there for the original spin. And it's been there since the beginning. But we'll see where it lands. Lord Shah. Right, we'll get Lord Shah in for the next episode. Top banana. Alright, short break, guys, and then we'll be back with Crusader Kings. Alright, boys and not boys. Welcome back. And welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, the Realm of Thrones Overhaul mod. Now, we are... That music's a bit loud. We are a little bit broke at the moment. 5 levels, okay. At the bottom left, contains information on your legitimacy level, your legitimacy expectation after the achievements you currently have, and also the current effects of all of the above. So that's this. No, that's stress. Okay. Okay, so legit. I hoped it would not come to this, but I'm left with no other option. I must rescind your appointment as Hand of the Iron Throne effective immediately. What? Why? What did I do? The fire roars, drinks have been had, and Benjen is calling out for a story. My first thought is of a famous Northman folktale, classic that never fails to delight. On the other hand, what if I told a story of my own life, perhaps the time I became friends with Lord Howland of the Neck? My own story. Why not? Alright, so the Royal Court's finally got to grind to level 6, that's good. The feast in Winterfell was a lovely tonight. Everyone was quiet and well behaved, and the spirit among my family was one of congeniality. Shortly after the food was taken away, a maid brought a young Ricard in front of the nursery to bid us good eve. The boy grumped, of course, curious as he was one of the goings-on in the great hall. In a bid to stay up, he entertained us with an amusing dance. Ah. Right, what do we do about our current financial situation? Wait. Until a ruler holds a coronation, they will be considered illegitimate by their vassals and peers. Consider holding a coronation activity, as this will remove the uncrowned law and replace it with crowned sovereign or anointed sovereign. What? Where am I supposed to get that much money from? I'll have to wait. We is broke in it. I don't think there's a lot we can actually do right now. Start to realise how much Lord Devlin and I have been in common, how dependable he has proven himself to be during the last few months. Never want to see his face again. I love some of the options in this game, it's brilliant. Our steward's okay. Lord Paramount Mace's coronation in High Garden. And then another coronation in Honeytree. We wait for 3 months. 3 months. So he doesn't like us. He doesn't like us less. He's got a 12,000 strong army. 34. Well, we're going to the Reach. We're not crossing a desert. There's no reason for that. We could change our route to hit a couple of landmarks along the way. Oh, we can't anyway. We ain't got enough money. We literally can't afford to. Why am I so poor? Bro sent me some money. 50. Now we can go. Must leave within 56 days. We don't need to leave right away. Might as well. Right, we can change the route to hit some landmarks along the way. Or do we bother? So on the way down, we could stop off there. Oh, I forgot how I do this now. How do I change my route? There is a way to change the route. Ah, here. We stop there. And then after that we stop there. Minor danger. That's fine. Then we stop there. Just basically I'm going to jump out to visit anything that might have something interesting to happen on the way. Oh, this is where we're in danger in these woods, look. Ooh. High chance of danger in one location. So what I'm doing is on the entire route, I'm making sure that we're hitting the points of interest. Because that's where we've got potential to gain something or to for something interesting to happen. Instead of it just being the normal, mundane stoof. Right. Oh, hello. Too high garden. No PoEs there. And then pretty much we take the same route back. Right, that should be fine. Still 41. We don't need Desert Wanderers, we need Woodsmen. We've got Mercenary Guards, that's fine. Right, one big point of danger. Fingers crossed. We don't die. My entourage passes through Spineside without issue until I hear some commotion coming from from around my guards. Eventually a stranger manages to push through and stand at my side, beaming as if blessed by the Father himself. By the gods, by the gods, by the gods, as the Lord of the North, I desire nothing more than to serve unconditionally for the rest of my life. My guards stand at the ready to throw her back into the mud, but she would certainly make for a loyal courtier. Join me! You're right, Only Blade. Welcome back, brother. Right, I think we should marry off some of our knights, because that makes them happy and they stick around. Let this run while we're doing this. It will pop up as and when there's something to do. So courtiers, no, not that bit. Not that bit. Ooh. We'll passing through the plains of Heart on my courtier Ara is moments away from triggering a snare trap, but is warned in the nick of time by Caravan Master Lewin. Ara, you need to be more careful, Lewin admonishes. Concern evident there is... Well, there's concern evident in his voice. Ara offers a sheepish and grateful smile in return. Thanks, I owe you one. Since my hotel mill, it's got a lot of I've seen sights, highs and lows, reveled in the wind blowing through my hair and lamented the rocks in my boots. There are some places, so many things you've yet to see out there in the open road. I feel free of the confinement of court, if only for a little while. The roads are full of pilgrims and wanderers. Perhaps it is among them that I'll find peace of mind. Right, I'm just pausing for a sec. So there is a way for us to... My armies. Knights, there it is. So Edwin might claim tonight. Find a spouse for him. See, this is a good way of recruiting people because whoever his spouse is automatically becomes part of my court, so then I can recruit them for positions. This is a good way of grabbing people that have got high stats. "26 Marshal, she could be a knight." She's 36 though, unfortunately. 15 or lower. So how old's he? 26. Nope. 5 or lower it needs to be. Still, 20. Wait, can women be knights? I don't think they can. His spouse is dead. Rip Bozo. These are all lords. Lord, 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 lord. Sir. Knight already has a missus. Oh, women can be knights. Is that the one? Find a spouse for her. Age difference 5. She's 50. Ah! Age difference all. She's not going to give us any kids, but you know, more knights the better. He's 35. He's not got any anyway. Walder doesn't have any one to share his bed. Let's fix that. Again, she's 45. How old's he? 24. Walder Hodor. It's Hodor. Is it Hodor? Can't be Hodor. It's a different timeline. Right, let's change the age to 10 maximum. See if we can find him somebody of good skill. Not really, everyone's a bit average at the minute. This also makes them happier, by the way, than being married. So, them having a better congenital traits, imbecile, giant, Herculean. That's fine. He's a lord, lord, lord. Baron's ancient. Just to filter off. Giant and robust. We're breeding super knights. That's what we're doing. All of our guys that have got like giant or Herculean, we're just gonna keep breeding them to make fiercer and fiercer knights until we've got an army of just absolute big monsters. Right, this guy is 22 and doesn't have a wife. He definitely needs one. This marriage will result in an alliance. We don't really want that because we can only have a limited number of alliances. Yeah, why not, actually? What's enough? Well, that's enough for now. That is enough for now. Let's continue our journey. Was one accepted? Woo! Visited second Blackfire Rebellion. Sorry, I'm going to have to lean in to read this. When Bittersteel led the remains of House Blackfire to Essos, the Iron Throne knew the pretenders would return. They would do so at a wedding in White Walls would be surprising, though, due to Sir Duncan the Tall and his squire's efforts. This second rebellion would end before it began. You gained 75 intrigue lifestyle experience. You gained 3 trait experience in Seasoned Traveller. Okay. Another accept. Another accept. Another accept. Cool. Lots of people getting married. Songs of King Ares. As we travel through the outskirts of Yor, we suddenly see a jovial man in the distance, jumping, dancing, and singing to himself. He seems quite the character. Would you like to hear some songs about Ares, the tyrannical high Valerian toad? He yells at us as soon as we get within shouting distance. Before we have time to answer, he starts singing a merry tune about the depravities of King Ares. Court Bard. Why not? Lewin is in charge of food supplies and sheepishly revealed our provisions are all but useless, having been poorly stored. Patches of mould cover the bread and produce, and we have quickly used up our remaining dried food. The party grows hungry as dusk begins to fall. Wow. So we got 94%, we will find something to forage. You eat the wrong plant and we gain the trait ill, or you eat the worst plant and we die. Fields of Fire. The grass has long since regrown after Aegon and his sister wives scorched it during the conquest, yet the plains still have an air of mortality around them, sorry. Thousands of men died here, immolated by dragonfire. House Gardner went extinct in these fields. House Lannister bent the knee not long after. The battle was the only time all 3 conquerors fought together. All 3 dragons fought as one. The battle was a true reflection of a dragon's power, utilized by 3 individuals, upstarts from an island, who became the most powerful people in the 7 kingdoms, if not the world. Cool. Crusader Kings has spawned some wacky families. Yes, you can absolutely, through selective breeding, produce some absolutely incredible outcomes. As we traverse the woods, trudging through the mud, we encounter a modest wayward shrine. Naively carved in sports a 7-pointed star at its head, and below the weathered words, "Here lies Saint Sildia of Heartland Heights, blessed daughter of Vesselvar." Let's go with that one. First pursuit. As I am looking through the market stalls in Hillglen, I feel my purse string cut. Despite my immediate reaction, the thief disappears in the crowd. Only through pure coincidence, one of my guards sees the man and heads into a back alley. "Stop or I'll have your head," one of my guards shouts at him, and the thief turns around, giving us an angry, shifty stare. Yeah, kill him. I don't want him in my court. The dude just tried to rob me. After a long day of travel, the horizon starts to bleed into warm colours. I take a moment to pause, close my eyes and breathe. Careful, my caravan leader Lewin screams, pointing at the meadow's major road beyond the path to follow. What looks like a small roding is running into the wild, and chasing after it, a brown figure I could easily recognise. Oh no, my cat! So either I can send Lewin after him to get wounded, I can go after him and get wounded. I finally arrived at Highgarden for the coronation. Love or hate Lord Paramount, none can deny the feeling of importance shared between we who shall stand witness. Cool. So who's here? Lord Tywin, Lord Richard, Lord Paramount Mace, Lord Paramount Elry, and Lord Paramount Aemon. Cool. Wait, what's happening? Lifestyle perks, cool. Fort level +1, plague resistance +10. Increased control and county progress gain +20%. Ooh, I don't really have a problem with control at the moment, so that's probably the better one for me. Empty council position. I have no available spouse. Yes, that's because... What? Why don't I have an available spouse? Oh, she's in Highgarden with me. Okay. Doesn't take much to track the growling unbroken twigs down to their origin. Bob sits over a leaf litter, licking his brown paws from the blood of his victim. The squirrel is almost unrecognizable right next to him. Bob's a fighter. Yeah, Ruby. Wondering where you got to. See you, Kush. What's this? The gathering is as grand as expected. Faces familiar and foreigners mingle. I hear greetings just warm enough to be polite. When the host speaks, the room quiets out of instinct. My friends, my vassals, my king, your presence honors me with more than any crown could. Until the ceremony begins, eat, drink, speak freely, and know that I see each of you and will not forget who stood here with me today. A kind promise or a quiet warning. Good lord, I turn around to find Lady Tanda next to a nervous man. You know that I cherish you, and it would bring me great joy to help you. Here I offer the first and best of my men, Stefan, a well-accomplished knight. May this serve as a start of a friendship between our houses. Is he, though? Is he, though? His marshal's 20. Compassionate, patient, eccentric, dutiful captain, gallant, forest fighter. He's also stupid. Bro's dumb. But he can fight. Alright. Here he is. Lord Laren points out our host, Lord Paramount Mace. Standing alone, finally. This is our chance, Laren insists. We are here to stand in witness and support the coronation. It is only fair that we get something in return. Right, so we do go for... So we can go for either culture acceptance, religious currency, or legitimacy. So we're still down as a sinner, so I think we should probably go for the religious one, to be honest. Guests of the coronation of my pharaoh vassal, Lord Paramount Mace, are pouring in, all giving minor oaths thanks to their invitations. The pledges often feel to your support. Soon it shall be my turn. Must I stand out from the crowd? Must I use my brief audience to convince the Lord Paramount of my worthiness? Oh man. Oh, we get dynasty points. It's worth it for the dynasty points. They're hard to come by. I stand on the threshold ready to lead the coronation procession when Tywin barges forward and scoffs. My service to the crown demands that I take precedence. His rude challenge disturbs the sanctity of our preparations. Let's not make a scene at the coronation. Lord Paramount, stop with the tooltips. Get off. Lord Paramount Mace takes a second to observe the crowd, straightening his back. The voices of the courtiers have become as constant as the chirping of birds, and I have no doubt that Lord Garmond intends to join them. Good Lord, he says, sliding up to me. May I see purpose to ask what are your thoughts on the celebration? I have no doubt that Lord Paramount Mace's rule will be one of love and justice. As the light of day wanes, I see Lord Daltis looking in my direction. With an acknowledging nod, he smiles and steps closer. A fine day it has been, would you not say, Eddard? We must certainly thank the Father for these blessings. We faithful revere in his teachings, he declares with pride, taking a deep breath before continuing his theological dissertation. Ugh. I say a coronation is no place to discuss these things. Wait, what's happening down here? All preparations are complete. The meagre ceremonial assembly awaits in Highgarden's High Sept. In cold silence, Lord Paramount Mace's procession parts with the crowd, and the retinue follows in honorary place. Some presents stare up as blankly, others mutter derision. One howls out the false Lord Paramount, and the mob surges forth, barely held back by the few soldiers lining the way. We'll see what he does. Until the Septons, the Reach nobility and the common people have all acted their customary part, Mace is no true Lord Paramount. His rule cannot be just without their acceptance of it. First the Septons, there is a call for the Lord Paramount to honour their holy rights and to defend the faithful. Mace assents, then local peasants stand in for the Reach common folk, and the elders of Highgarden stare at the Lord Paramount in awe as the masses outside exalt his royal name. Mace's vassals step forth to supplicate themselves. Most glow with hope and truly swear their loyalty and love. The ceremony continues on and on. Forth come the royal symbols, the old sword girded to Mace's hip, the gaudy jewels, the worn mantles are placed upon him, even the sturdy host of his Lord Paramountcy, the lords, Septons, and knights of that miserable land, even they are moved to mutter the final prayers and give the last name, the Father, behold our Lord Paramount. Graced by royal treasures, Mace kneels for the diadem of his Lord Paramountcy, the symbol of the Reach shall form this moment be ever just above him. Mace stands by himself in front of a crowd, as all await his oath. Not all legacies are born in war, some are crafted in stone with sweat and purpose. I will reshape the Reach with monuments worthy of the future. From Highgarden I will raise a realm not just to endure, but one that enters a golden age shaped by care and vision. Well, best of luck, brother. Formalities have ended. Going to place members rise stairs. Time to rise the voice. My friends, the rites complete. The table is filled. Let the cup be raised. The words are well received, and for the first time all day, the gathering starts to feel like a celebration. Digging into my sumptuous baked truffles, I look up to cries of indignation. I would seem our host neglected to account for enough food for all the guests. Lords brandish empty plates, their wounded pride giving rise to the sharp words and sharper elbows. I sidestep a flurry of insults as offended dignitaries vie for scraps. Lady Rowan is caught in the middle of melee. Uh-oh. Raining the fools. As long as there's beer, everybody should be happy. I stumble outside to relieve myself. I hear shouting, and around the corner as I turn. As I turn it, I see my fellow vassal, Lord Adrian, sneer as he sinks his blade into the face of the cowering Ronald. Whatever sound I made must have been enough for Adrian to run towards me, surprise on his face. No. Everyone will know of your crime. Lord Paramount Mace announced a slight delay to the serving of the food, and Lord Dickon looks ready to burst with frustration. Bro did not bring enough food. What started as an order is becoming an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Lord Alaric. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seem to have a lot in common. Cool. New friend. I don't want the trait drunkard. That is some nice armor, dude. That is a lot of stuff that happened. So now we head home. Crusader Kings is too confusing for your brain to follow. It's one of those games that you have to kind of play it in order to... It's very text heavy. It's not as action packed as such as Bannerlord. That's why I'll be introducing Total War as of Monday. So we'll start playing some of the Total War games. We'll start with the Warhammer games, but we might move on to Medieval 2 or to Rome after that. So we'll start folding in some Total War, because I think that bridges the gap really well. This is very kingdom management strategy focused with a little bit of combat. Bannerlord is all combat with a little bit of kingdom management, and then Total War kind of fits the middle ground. It's got a decent amount of kingdom management, but also a decent amount of battlefield strategy as well. I don't know. Bannerlords fills that gap. Bannerlords not so much. The problem with Bannerlords is you can play it for like probably 4 or 5 hours, and then you kind of max out. Like that town I was building, that square town. If we played that for maybe six hours, then the town's pretty much maxed out. You've got loads of money flowing in. There's not really much else to be done. Not interested in hiring mercenaries. Ah, cool. Keep on making friends. Pleasant stroll for the Hill Garden Forest Major Road makes us really appreciate the landscape around us, luminous green and saturated as stress. Some sun feels. A vibrant smell, perhaps a campfire. I turn around to my entourage and observe a caravan master, Lewin's face. Fire, his screens pointed at not so distant flames where Joran has been trapped. Ooh. The Bard. If I go, it's a 55% chance that I'll get wounded. If Janara goes, there's a 58% chance she'll get wounded. If Lewin goes, there's a 56% chance he'll get wounded and a 9% chance Jarwin dies. 0% if I send Janara after him. So, in theory, me going after him would be the best thing to do. I'm not currently at war. But I also don't want to get wounded, so we'll send Janara. Yeah, she got wounded. Chances are I would have got wounded. Kid's asking, whoa, 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 whoa. My vassal Lord Rickard created a liberty faction against me. Why? He doesn't have the backing. Let's sway him. Improve his opinion of me and maybe he'll drop it. I'm not declaring war on the Vale. I suppose the Reach is now my friend, so... These guys are allies of... Are they allies of ours now? They're not allies yet, no. We should probably try and... get them to confirm themselves as allies. He's only got 1,000 men. Ah! Oh well, that's all we can do for now. The faction's not dangerous yet. The Gates of the Gods is one of the 7 massive gates in the colossal walls of King's Landing. Adorned with the intricate carvings, the gatehouse and portcullis feature eyes that appear to track the movements of anyone entering. The King's Road enters King's Landing from the north and the Gate of the Gods. You gain 75 learning lifestyle and 5. Ooh. Ah. Kid's been taking better care of its dog than itself. Travelling through the rugged terrain of Full Meadow, a challenge arises as the hillside slopes steepens sharply. My fellow traveller Hallis and my courtier Ara begin to argue the best approach. Traverse the treacherous trail. Hallis, your suggestion is reckless, exclaimed Ara, visibly frustrated. We work together. Oh, okay. Oh, we gained an artifact. Okay, get on with me, fella. Bro's tired. Slave for 21 days, pampered by locals. No, we're not going to delay by 21 days. We need to get this wrapped up. Oh. Somebody's seen a dragon. So we look for it. Oh, we searched and found nothing. Our alliance with the guy with 1,000 troops has expired. Can't say I'm overly upset about that. Done. Why? Where's he gone? I don't want to declare a war. Mm-mm. I thought we already did this. Right, everyone seems happy with me at the moment, which is good. Apart from the king. Could spend some money on the... He's going to cost way more than I have to upgrade. Okay. That's not owned by me though, and neither is that. Another coronation. If we don't go, it could impact our opinion. If we do go, we've got the opportunity to get some decent... How long is this going to take? Right, there aren't any points of interest on the way there or back. Hopefully we can just schmoove. Oh, Captain Robert's a bit poorly. Let's wait and let him get better. Ooh, some people are at war. We are very much just pushing through this one. Ooh. Hello, hello, hello. Servants, usher me into King Ares II's great hall in King's Landing, where he sits his throne waiting to hear my pledge. I kneel at the feet of my lord and pledge many oaths of homage, and scribes record the event. Then comes my promise that he may call on me for any favour as a loyal supporter of the king in all his endeavours. Ares bids me to arise and confirms his satisfaction along with my rights to the land I rule in his stead. Sweet. That throne. I saw a thing where the author was saying the Iron Throne was never meant to be like a perfect thing. It was never meant to be like really organized and really set. It was meant to be like chaos, like all these swords just piled up that happened to make the shape of a chair. So this is much more in line with what I think the author had in mind for the Iron Throne as opposed to what we saw in the TV show. But obviously taking something like this down and back up again every 2 minutes when you're filming different scenes would have been a bit much. Right, so he's gone to plus 13 now. We should probably, after we finish swaying this guy... That was successful. He's gained 25 opinion of us, right. I think we should now go for swaying matey bollocks. But I think it'll be worth it in the long run. It's down as hard. Yeah, we'll leave it on. Leave him on defense. Did he drop that faction against me now? He hasn't. There's more members. I don't know how we get around that, I'll be honest. Food for thought. I need to figure out how to head that off. There's always someone scheming something, isn't there? Right, I think that is where we leave it for today. We've attended a inauguration. We've gone and re-established our service to the king. I think that's enough for today. So I will take a short break. Boom. And then we will come back and we will play a little bit of 7 days before we call it a night. Okay. We've got a bit of a busy day on this today. Because it is the first night fight that we're going to be doing. What was it, 71? So that's not brilliant, not terrible. Keep the black strap for when the fighting starts. Take a can of tuna with us as well, just in case. We'll eat a can of dog food. Lots of grey seals and sea bears, no porpoises this time though. Oh, nice. I like seals, they're funny. You alright, Doughboy? How's it going, brother? Need to get some organisation up in here. Right, let's head over to the base actually and see what's going on at the base. That's food, food, food. Kind of food. Oh no, we needed that for the farming plots, didn't we? Yeah, food, food. Food, food. I got a wrench. Got a shotgun. Rifle's higher tier. We'll keep it for now. We need to start moving all of our stuff into the base though, to be fair. Let's put these parts in. Do putting the water in to be cooked. Okay, let's rock a roller. You got our operation today. What, like a big operation or a small operation? Are we talking like local anesthetic? You still going to be awake? Or are we talking general anesthetic? You're going to be out cold? Oh, I remember. Yeah, 3 waters in there, 1 water in there. Has that got a tarp on it? Oh, it's got the gather on it. That hasn't. Okay. I'm just refreshing myself with where I am on this because I've been playing my own playthrough. So obviously, it's different. Okay, so we already have food and mats in this one. Let's see what I've been up to. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So I've already started stockpiling this one with the stuff that I need. So I could do with bringing the campfire up here. Probably a bedroll. But that's fine. Right, we've got a quest to do, so we'll do that now. Or I'll break my legs falling off the ladder. That's also a choice. Damn it. Oh, removing a kidney stone. I'm with Annika. I'd rather go in and have it removed than pass it naturally. It's not dead. He is now. Right, we kind of... Because of our newfound injury, what am I carrying? Am I carrying any cloth? I'm not. Because of our broken leg, we can't run a mission now. So we're gonna have like 35 minutes of limping around, even when we get a splint on. That's annoying. So for a splint we need some duct tape and some wood, I believe. which I think we've got both of in our base. Failing that, as long as we've got glue and cloth, we can make duct tape. Nailed him. I think they should make resting speed up, recovery time, and moving slow. Resting speed up, recovery time, and moving slow down. Yeah, that's a good point. I like they could utilize like the chairs and stuff, because you can get a chair or a couch or a bed in this game, but you just can't use it for anything really. So it would be good to see like if you could just lay in the bed and it speed up the recovery. Instead, you just stand in a corner. I never actually put the water in because I'm special. Oh, I did. It's there, look. Take that, take that. Take the fire. Harvest the mushrooms because we need those when we go to the burnt area. Pick up the bedroll in the storage container. Do we have any duct tape? We have glue. It doesn't look like we do have duct tape now, so we're gonna have to make some. That's fine. Oh, need cloth. Cloth? Ah, there's the cloth. So, craft. Duct tape. Let's craft 2. Splint. Craft. Splint. Use. Alright, it's the leg kind of sorted out. Let's start decanting everything that we need into the other base. Don't need that. Don't really need the aloe either, but we'll take it. How much money have we got? 1,600. We'll have a quick skill book check. Check on levels as well. I've got a point to spend. 5 out of 10, 2 out of 10. I think we put it in big leagues, to be honest. My strength build at the minute, again at the end of the night, I'll switch over to my current playthrough that I'm doing on my own to show you the strength build on that one. That one's pretty insane.
Now chop, chop, dumb fuck.
Oh, that's this video demonetized. Oh dear. I'm not interested in sledgehammers. Forged ahead books, maybe. Scrapping for fun, maybe. We haven't got enough cash for them all. To the forged ahead one.
Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
Nice. Okay, I can make a wrench, so that was the good call. Wrenches are brilliant. Good little money earners. That's not far away. We might actually be able to limp our way over that for that. That's fine. Then we'll take the campfire. those on. Take the bedroll. Somebody's beating on something. Oh wow, it's a horde. Not dead. Is dead. Thin him out. And then we'll go and finish him off. That was a one shot, nice. And he dropped the loot. He dropped loot. Oh, I shot the wall in error. And again. Come on, big mama. Oh, she dropped a bag as well. Nice. Nothing of use. Molotovs are okay. Definitely want books on armor crafting. Okay, not too bad. Right, where did that... We're going to try and head out to the... Ujima, what's it? I've already learnt that, I can sell it. The airdrop. See if something decent landed. How far away is it actually? Oh, that's... Yeah, maybe not. We'll go and grab the rest of our crap out of our little base. Because from now on, I'll expand the big base and we'll live and fight out of that for now. Because by the time we're finished with that, we'll be moving on to the next area. So it's not like a permanent home. It's just something that we can fight in. We'll probably spend 2 weeks here. Probably less than that, actually. And then we'll get to the burnt area, which is a bit tougher. And the hordes are a bit bigger. A bit tougher. And we get police officers that spit at us, which is interesting. Should we try the night vision out? I think we should. Nah, it's not dark enough. I think I tagged him. No? Wow. Hang on, mate. I'm having a bit of a moment. Give me a sec. Never mind. All Faithful comes in clutch. My leg is busted up, and it's on Horde Night, which is just splendid. I've just realised I've made that unnecessarily difficult. Right, mats. Rocket launcher parts, nice. We need another box for gear. Oops. They all need to be sold. Oops. That goes in the gearbox. Right. Need to swing by and sell those and grab the last stuff out of my box, but I need to get this out of the way. Putting that there was a mistake. Why won't it let me pick it up? Fine, I'll break you. Easily solved. Campfire craft. Food. But I'll tell you one thing I have learned is you can only stack water in 10s. But you can stack murky water. Well, I've currently got a stack of murky water that's like 42 and still not reached max. So I think cooking all your water at the same time is probably a mistake. What I've started doing at the moment is making like 10 drinks and keeping them on my hotbar down here, just so I can use them. And then when I start running out, I'll just make another 10. And that's working for me at the minute. At the minute, I'm using the I was using the red drinks because they have a 3-minute stamina buff, 3-minute stamina recovery buff. And then I went on to coffee, and now I use the this one here. The what's it called? Blackstrap coffee. Because it gives you the largest stamina boost for the longest time. I also changed up my food. I went from eggs and bacon to blueberry. Did I put a land claim block down? I'm not sure I did. Yeah, I went from blueberry pie to pumpkin pie. And now I've unlocked the stews, the vegetable stew and the meat stew. So I've just got some of those cooking up at the minute.
Afternoon. If you're gonna buy some food or just stand there like a goddamn idiot.
What's this? Robo parts can be sold. We're way off steel tools yet, so they can be sold. Don't need them at the minute. Don't need them at the minute. Ammunition is not overly difficult to come by, especially for a melee class. The problem is we've got the cigar mod, so we're never going to use that. That we might be able to incorporate into a looting build on our armor, so we'll keep that. That's fine. 700. What books you got? Didn't you have something that I wanted? Scrapping for fun, yeah.
Cheap ass son of a bitch. That's all you're gonna buy?
I think the last defenses we could put in place is probably just to pop a couple of spike traps around. Oh, we could have sold those bow parts. Idiot. Pistol parts and bow parts could have been sold. Aye, aye, aye. I've actually got food-wise. What can I actually make food-wise? That's the question. All of this stuff basically gives you the same, apart from charred meat, cornbread, grilled corn, and grilled meat gives you the same sort of output. We'll eat the tuna. What are we at? 64 with another 5 coming in, so 70. This gives us 10 per, so we need another 3. That should put us to 100. There or thereabouts. Our fluids is getting low as well. So yeah, this look. Stamina regen's 15%, efficient digestion is 15%, the duration is 6 minutes. Oh, that doesn't stack. Okay. This does. Stamina regen 25% for 6 minutes. That stacks. Water's at 92. That's fine. Might as well see if we can find a nearby PoE we can rush into. That's lame. That's lame. There's a house down there that we've not done. We got time? Yeah, I think we've got time. Our leg's not going to heal in time for the horde, but doesn't really matter that much anyway, because we're going to be standing still. Thought I heard a zombie. Hello, buddy. Well, thank you very much. Did we clear the caravan park on this one? I can't remember. You can wait. There's not really much there anyway. Do you guys remember my first attempt at this when I tried to set up a caravan and got myself murked quite quickly? Yeah, this is kind of the direction we're heading in. We'll do a quick POE, but POI, sorry, but we need to probably start setting back about 2000. We've done that house. I'm aiming for the one down there. Hopefully we can have a quick clear. What's up, buddy? Stop moving your head. Thank you. That's a storm incoming. We can now make iron quality tools, which is good. Oh, thankfully this is quite a small POI. Bit of cone. We like a bit of cone. The basement is open. See, this is environmental storytelling. Fallout's very good at this. It looks like these guys are quite good at it too. So we've got an open basement with a dead body with a flashlight. So it kind of makes it look like this guy's tried to flee from the basement for some reason. The flashlight indicates it was probably at night when visibility was low, which could explain why he didn't make it. But then the fact his body's there means that he was nommed on. He was an involuntary chew toy for a period of time. Another one out front, next to a wheelchair. So all the doors are locked apart from the basement, so he wants us to go in through the basement, which is fine. What's up, buddy? How do? It's down here. How far did you get? Not very. I'm not going to bother with like hyper farming all the resources down here. We'll grab the immediate loot. Because if this comes up as a POI... Oh! Christ, that made me jump. I did not hear him coming at all. Yes, if you get this as a POI, normally as a job, it'll reset anyway. So, let's just grab the quick and easy loot and then head off. Scared the snot out of me, that did. That was interesting. I don't think he intentionally ducked, I think he got caught on the chair. Okay. We're running short on time. Need to move. That's everything, I believe. Thought that about. There's frickin' two of them. Alright, we move, we move, we move. What's this? Ooh, hello. That might be interesting. Okay, we bailed. We're gone. We're outie. Quick look at that biker outfit. Same medium armor rating, max health bonus +2. This one gives me +1 carrying capacity. Not really any difference. We can make it back. I'm hoping this base works, because I haven't actually tested it or anything, so... This could be interesting. I think it'll, even if we get a lot of raging zombies that attack the foundations, I don't think they'll be able to make it through the foundations before it turns daytime. So I think we'll survive regardless, but I'm interested to see how it pans out, because I've never built one purely above ground before. I've always dug a trench. Am I heading the right way? I am, yes. It's definitely a zombie on my right then. I can make it. I know I can. Actually thinking about it, I didn't reinforce the bases of the ramp. So in theory, they could break the ramp. Should be a pain in the arse. Yeah, see how this has got like an extra layer on top of it? That's an extra block on top to protect it. I didn't do that to these, which in hindsight was probably something I should have done. Time? I don't know if I have got time. What would I need? 4, 8, 12, and there's some triangles. So call it 16. see if we can get some cobblestone blocks. We got enough for 16? We got enough for 14, that'll have to do. Ooh, I still want that, just not in that slot. Quick, 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 quick. I'm doing it at the wrong level. I don't have enough to do all of it. Damn it. Well, that's the best we can do for now. I mean, we can make some wooden blocks, I suppose.
Trader Rick is closing shortly, so finish your damn business and come back tomorrow. If you're still alive.
Damn it. That one's already done. That one's already done. Alright, that's as good as it's getting. Here they come. I've not heard any raging zombies yet, so I think this might be working. Yeah, I'm not seeing any raging. Ow. I'm actually working out a lot better than I thought it would. One sec, buddy. Hey, we got a level up. Nice. Stop trying to climb through the hole, you weirdo. Hang on. I know it seems like the club is the faster way of killing them, but the club actually doesn't kill them, it just knocks them down to the bottom. Oh, missed everybody there. I'm more likely to secure an actual kill with a rifle headshot than I am with a club. Come on. Couple more hours to go. They just broke something. I think it's the ramp up the top. Yeah, they did. They didn't realise they were hitting it. So the ramp is there to stop them stacking up. Because then they can kind of almost push their way through the barricade. Oops, got to reload. Ugh. So obviously this Horde Night is pretty straightforward because we're only getting the garden variety zombos. As the weeks go on, we'll start getting the flying zombos that'll try and get to us from the top. We'll start getting the police zombos that'll try spitting stuff at us. You kind of have a spear, so depending on the class that you choose, depends on what you get. So you kind of get to build your own thing. So I picked strength, which is predominantly based around clubs, hammers, and shotguns. Problem is, the early doors shotguns absolutely suck. And the club, as much as it does decent damage, it puts me in their firing line. So I take damage myself, so I'm trying not to get infected if I can help it. Almost daytime. Yeah, Rad Star, how's it going, brother? Oh dear. Yeah, look, I'm getting hit. And I haven't got any decent armor or anything yet. And then there's the next Realm of Thrones playthrough. Not sure, buddy. We've obviously got a saving Sturgy, which has still got 5 episodes left. We almost made it through this bottom bit. And once we're done with saving Sturgy, we'll put the vote out as to what we do next, and the members will decide which one we follow. We might do another Realm of Thrones, or we might try out one of the other overhaul mods we've got for Bannerlord. Ah, yep. Almost done. 4 o'clock and this stops. Damn it. There we go. It's over, but we just triggered a horde.
Trader Rick is open for business.
Night, brother. suck at hitting moving targets with this thing. I think that was the last one. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. Let's do a damage check. No damage. No damage. No damage. So they didn't attack the foundations at all. Nope. Lots of loot left behind. Okay, there's a little bit of damage. The staircase, nothing major. Nope. Okay, so it looks like this tower actually works in relation to making sure that they don't frenzy out and attack everything around them. This is actually better done than my my pit base. My pit base is basically the same design, apart from it's not as tall. It only stands about 5 blocks off the ground, and then it goes down 12 blocks. Or 11 blocks. So obviously it's not as high in the sky. The only thing they broke was that wedge piece there, which is there to stop them from stacking onto each other. But if I'd made that out of cobblestone, probably that wouldn't have failed. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go up top and check the whole pathway. Oh, bit of damage there. Can't upgrade this to cobblestone because it gets too heavy and it falls off. Okay, so it's just that one square. How bizarre. This might need a little bit of a redesign because that's a pain in the arse to try and hit them through. I might change the orientation to sideways instead. We'll see. Happy with that. Right, let's go and distribute our loot into our boxes. What I might do is expand the back of the base out to give us more space for a furnace and everything. So what we got? Cool. Electronics will take that. Seeds will take that. Vehicle will take that. What's this? Search and rescue. Cut through the ashes to find survivors faster. Do 10% more damage to coal and burnt wood. Okay. Medicine will take that. Club crafting skill will take that. We can now do class 5. That's good. We can now do class 6, which is even better. Yeah, all in all, solid first horde night. At this base, I would say probably can do the first 3 weeks. This will be able to handle, without any improvements, this will be able to do the first 3 easily. After that, we'd need to change these bars out for these on a vertical instead of a horizontal, because then the police can't spit through them. Because even though there's a hole here, when the police zombies spit at you, this blocks it for some reason. It doesn't actually let it through, which is fine. Probably need roof access. We've already got a ramp so the animals can get up, the dogs can get up, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Yeah, all in all, solid. That is where we'll leave it for tonight though, boys. Because I am tired and I have work in the morning. So thank you for everybody for coming. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining. And with that, I shall see you in the next one.